Attention, offline gamers, no internet, no problem.
These 20 new games will take you on a journey like never before. Stunning visuals, intense gameplay, and no Wi-Fi required. Whether you're exploring mysterious RPG worlds, diving into chilling horror, or solving intricate puzzles, each game promises hours of entertainment. Wave goodbye to annoying lag. Stick around for the #1 game that will leave you speechless. Ready for the adventure. Time bends at number 20 with Life is Strange, a 1.3 gigabytes offline narrative adventure available on Android and iOS. You step into the shoes of Max, a photography student who discovers she can rewind time. Every choice you make can ripple through the entire story. Its strongest points: emotional storytelling, memorable characters, and a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack. On the flip side, the pace can feel slow for action lovers, but if you're into deep, this game delivers an unforgettable emotional savory ride. Locked and loaded at number 19, Mask Gun is a 1.2 gigabytes online multiplayer FPS available on Android and iOS. Dive into fast-paced 4v for battles, bomb defusals, and deathmatches with fully customizable characters and skins. The best part: smooth controls, low device requirements, and regular events to keep it fresh. On the downside, some players feel matchmaking can be unbalanced at times. But for a free-to-play shooter with solid gunplay and style, Mask Gun holds its ground. Hiding in plain sight at number 18, Identity V is a 2.4 gigabytes online asymmetrical horror game available on Android and iOS. Think 1V for survival-alone ruthless hunter, for terrified survivors trying to decode their way to freedom. Its standout features a Tim Burton-esque art style, intense chase mechanics, and deep character lore. The downside: matchmaking can be slow at times. But if you're into thrilling cat and mouse gameplay with eerie vibes, Identity V will keep your heart racing. Let's jump right in. Docking at number 17, Zombie Harbor is a 1.6 gigabytes offline survival action game available on Android and iOS. Set in a post-apocalyptic coastal town, you'll scavenge for supplies, build your hideout, and fend off relentless waves of the undead. It shines with gritty visuals, simple base building mechanics, and satisfying weapon upgrades. However, combat can feel a bit repetitive over time. Still, if you're looking for zombie mayhem with a survival twist, Zombie Harbor delivers in that chaos. Zooming in at number 16, Highway Racer Pro is a 1.1 gigabytes offline arcade racing game available on Android and iOS. Blaze through traffic-packed highways with sleek cars, day-night cycles, and dynamic weather that amps up the tension. It delivers adrenaline-pumping speed, smooth controls, and endless modes like time trial and bomb runs. The downside: car variety is a bit limited early on, but for quick, high-octane thrills on the go, Highway Racer Pro is a fast-lane experience into mobile. Blasting in from the future at number 15, Future Racer is a 1.4 gigabytes offline futuristic racing game available on Android and iOS. Strap in for anti-gravity vehicles, neon-lit tracks, and high-speed thrills straight out of a sci-fi movie. The game nails fast-paced gameplay, responsive controls, and immersive sound design. On the flip side, early stages could use more challenge. Still, for fans of high-tech, adrenaline-pumping racing with a sleek aesthetic, Future Racer delivers a ride into future. Crushing terrain and limits at number 14, Off the Road OTR is a 1.7 gigabytes offline and open-world driving simulator available on Android and iOS. Take control of rugged trucks, boats, and even helicopters across wild landscapes filled with muddy trails, rivers, and steep hills. The physics feels satisfyingly real, and the freedom to explore is unmatched. On the downside, progression can feel grimy without upgrades, but if you're into off-roading with variety and realism, suit up for futuristic warfare at number 13 with Infinity Ops, a 1.2 gigabytes online sci-fi FPS available on Android and iOS. Enter a cyberpunk battlefield with jetpacks, energy weapons, and gravity-defying combat. Its strengths: crisp graphics, smooth PvP action, and multiple classes to fit your playstyle. Downside: some weapons feel a bit pay-to-win, but if you crave fast, futuristic gunfights and slick movement, Infinity Ops brings the heat to your screen. Let's jump in. Stepping into wonder at number 12, Castle of Illusion is a 930 megabytes offline platformer available on Android and iOS. You play as Mickey Mouse on a quest to rescue Minnie from the evil Witch Miserable, Journeying through beautifully animated worlds filled with puzzles and charming enemies, the game shines with nostalgic vibes, smooth controls, and vibrant visuals. The only drawback, it's a short ride. If you're a seasoned gamer still, Castle of Illusion is a polished, heartwarming adventures with love doses. Dropping into danger at number 11, The Outlands 2 is a 2.2 GB online survival shooter available on Android and iOS. Set in a gritty, post-collapse world, you'll scavenge, craft, and fight to survive in PvPv zones packed with enemies and loot. Highlights include its tense atmosphere, tactical gunplay, and squad-based gameplay. On the downside, it demands a steady connection and a powerful device, but if you're into intense survival with The Outlands 2 shines both ways. Locked, loaded, and masked up at number 10, Heist Day Crime Bank Robbery is a 1.5 GB offline action game available on Android and iOS. Plan and execute intense bank heists, escape police chases, and upgrade your crew and gear. It packs thrilling missions, smooth gunplay, and high-stakes getaway action. The downside, AI behavior can feel a bit clunky in spots, but for fans of strategic chaos and criminal tension, Heist Day hits the jackpot of mobile crime sims feels you like never else. Sneaking into number 9 with serious suspense, Hello Neighbor 2 is a 1.9 GB offline stealth horror game available on Android and iOS. You play as an investigative journalist uncovering dark secrets in a creepy town, while an advanced AI neighbor adapts to your every move. The tension is real, with clever puzzles and eerie atmosphere keeping you on edge. On the downside, occasional bugs may trip up your escape. Still, if you love mystery and mind games, Hello Neighbor 2 is a chilling challenge, worth cracking into a mobile phone. So let's jump right in. Crashing sabers and blasters at number 8, Star Wars Hunters is a 1.6 GB online arena shooter available on Android and iOS. Step into fast-paced 4v4 battles with a diverse roster from Wookiee warriors to droid gunslingers, all packed with unique abilities. The visuals are slick, and the gameplay feels fresh with its blend of strategy and Star Wars flair. The drawback, matchmaking can be uneven at times, but for fans of competitive action and galactic chaos, Hunters is a stellar. Burning Rubber at number 7, Monoposto 2025 is a 1.2 GB offline Formula 1 style racing game available on Android and iOS. Feel the intensity of single-seater speed with realistic physics, dynamic weather, pit stops, and full race weekends. The cockpit view and smooth controls make you feel like a pro driver. On the downside, customization is a bit limited, but for pure motorsport fans looking for console-quality racing on mobile, brings the checkered flag within reach. Castaway and thriving at number 6, Ocean is Home was a 960 MB offline and open world survival game available on Android and iOS. Stranded on an island, you'll craft, build, hunt, and explore while managing hunger, health, and resources. The freedom to shape your own survival journey is a major plus. And the day-night cycle adds realism. Downsides, visuals are decent but not cutting-edge. Still, if you enjoy crafting, freedom. Ocean is Home is a peaceful game ever. Unleashing chaos at number 5, Carnage Wars is a 640 MB online-offline multiplayer shooter available on Android and iOS. Dive into wild PvP battles with ragdoll physics, absurd weapons, and sandbox-style maps that keep the action unpredictable and fun. The ability to play offline with bots is a bonus, and the customization options let you shape your own madness. Negative graphics are more functional than flashy, but if you're craving fast fun, Carnage Wars is absolute. Crawling into your mind at number 4, Playdead's Inside is a 1.3 GB offline puzzle platformer available on Android and iOS. This dark, atmospheric game blends haunting visuals with clever puzzles and a mysterious story that slowly unfolds without a single word. It's immersive, emotional, and beautifully eerie. On the downside, it's relatively short and linear, but for fans of deep storytelling and cinematic tension, Inside is a masterclass in mood and design. Let's dive into it. Shifting into luxury at number 3, Gear Club Stradale is a 2.5 GB online racing sim available on Android and iOS, featuring real-world hypercars, stunning visuals, and deep performance tuning. This game delivers a premium racing experience on mobile. You'll manage your own club, upgrade your garage, and compete in elite events. The downside, it leans on online progression systems, but if you're into sleek design, refined control, and high speed, Gear Club Stragale, it's pure class. Terror takes new form at number 2. Resident Evil Village Mobile brings the iconic survival horror to your fingertips in a 3.7 GB offline experience. Now available on Android and iOS. Step into Ethan Winter's nightmare as you explore eerie villages, haunted mansions, and face off against grotesque creatures, including the towering Lady Dimitrescu. The graphics are console quality, but it demands a high-end device still for intense horror-sharp storytelling. It's a mobile masterpiece. Ever wondered what it's like to be truly hunted? At number 1. Alien Isolation throws you into a chilling survival horror where you're not fighting back, you're just trying to live at 3.1 GB offline and available on Android and iOS. It's you versus one unstoppable alien in a dark, dying space station. The sound design, AI, and tension absolutely unmatched. And hey, for more fire games like this kind of thrill, hit subscribe and join EpicPlayz for more heart-pounding mobile games where the hype never ends.